Hello, everyone. Welcome back to
Tea Talks
with
Meosha
and
Irina.
this one here, guys. This one here. We're happy to be back. Welcome back.
Okay, so today we're gonna need to have you settle our debate because we seem to have difference of opinion.
Always.
Nothing wrong with it typically, but yeah, it's probably a cultural difference because I know we from Russia, people from Russia, please agree with me if you think it is a cultural thing. We tend to speak our minds very directly, and if we feel like a person needs to know something, then we kind of give them our opinion. However, most of the time it's probably not solicited. Whereas Meosha is totally on the opposite side of the spectrum, which is
I don't usually give my opinion like that to people. Unless they ask me. You know what I mean? That's just how.
and so we butt heads all the time.
Not that much, but
She gets on my nerves, honestly.
she does too.
Why? I'll tell you why. Because
I love you.
I love you too. Let me clarify.
Here we go.
There are moments in life when you see something outside of the person and you would like to give them your feedback because you love them, right?
Of course. Nothing's wrong
And
with
by
that.
giving that feedback, you simply are trying to
Uplift?
not uplift, help them understand that their potential is far greater than what they realize. I don't do that with everyone. I do that with the people I care about. So when I give my input, though not solicited, I do it out of love. I do it because I want to see that person succeed and do better. Now, is it wrong? Unsolicited opinion is not very welcomed. I know that. I get that. And I work on it. I really, really do. But at the same time, when you know that the person has told you the place they're coming from, I would think that would suffice. But it's not so. In her place, when she says something to me, or if I try to tell her what I think, and she doesn't want to hear it, instead of saying, I don't want to hear it, Irina, which I would simply love to hear from her, she just
That's not how I
gets
roll.
defensive.
That's
with
not how
me.
I roll. I don't
Like
get
that.
defensive. Oh my gosh, she thinks it's defensive, but I'm not defensive. But I really don't get defensive. I think it's just, again, it might be a culture difference, right? It could be,
She just
that's
like
just
backs
how
away, but like very softly.
backed
It's like, can you
away.
just tell me you don't want to hear it? I will understand that. Just tell me, Irina. I didn't
even
ask
if I
for your
told,
opinion,
even if I told her,
but you
she's
don't.
not going to stop.
But she doesn't. And no matter how many times I ask her,
Stop
can you
it.
just tell me straight up?
And when
Won't
I
happen.
do, what happens?
When have you ever? When have you ever told me?
Haven't
Irina,
I
did
done
I ask
it?
you for your opinion?
Haven't I done?
No.
Come on. Here we go.
But anyway, that's the debate we're having. It's a cultural difference where I welcome a certain level of healthy criticism. I really do. And I think I take it rather well.
Okay.
But I also know that it is something of an endurance that you have to build.
Absolutely.
It is not a given to everyone. And in our relationship, it is very evident. I think that's why we want to talk about it.
She wants to talk about it. I'm okay with it.
See what I mean? Oh my God, do you
Defensive.
see this?
You see what I'm talking about? I'm not defensive. That's
So
just,
what you're
that's
saying
just how
is,
I roll.
What you're saying is we did not agree on the subject before we came on?
We agreed.
So what
But
is this
who
she?
brought it up?
But what is this she stuff? Why did I bring it up?
Because she wants to get to the bottom of this.
No. Because she
I
always
just
pedals
got-
away from me. It's like, girl, come on. Can we just like battle this out? Like woman to
Not
woman?
everybody has a battle in them.
True
Am
that.
I right, everybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen. Hear me
Oh.
out. You're turning red in the face.
I don't, sometimes I
Getting hot?
wonder.
You getting hot?
I am flustered.
Ah, I like to put on a spot. I like to put on a spot.
Definitely a
Go on.
sensitive subject, I'll say. Am I
No.
projecting? Could I be projecting? Help me out, guys, because I need some Zen right now. See what I mean?
No, but in all seriousness, though, this one here wears her emotion. I don't wear it, so of course it might, you know.
She runs from them. I embrace them.
Nothing's wrong with
Exactly, say it,
I
say it.
definitely here she goes. I definitely show them sometimes, but I've been taught not to always, wear your emotions, Stop being so emotional, Meosha. Growing up, you gotta just kind of suck it up and keep going because that's just how life is. This might bring some clarity for both of us. Or at least for you could understand me a little better, right?
I am so trying. No, I get you.
Am I that difficult?
I get you. No, it's not about difficulty. It doesn't matter.
Oh, please tell.
No. Hi. We're not really giving a valuable lesson per se, or are we?
We are.
I mean, just by being in the thick of it.
So we're just basically wondering, is it a bad thing or is it a good thing? Or do you think you should give someone, what do you guys feel? I want to know, people who are listening, because I feel like there's nothing wrong with being reserved.
Of course not.
I don't find that a problem.
But if someone
asks me, like this one here, who I know very well, Meosha, what do you think, Meosha? I'd gladly say what I think.
Okay.
But if she doesn't ask me,
let me challenge
I'm
that.
not going to say a thing.
Let me challenge that. I know she operates from
differently.
If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I am very much for that too. But when you have a certain rapport with a person, a different level of understanding, not just somebody you meet on the street, hi, how are you? But like you are investing into each other, right? Like a friendship.
For sure.
In friendship,
I've invested a lot.
you take a little bit more of an onus to let the other party, I'm not gonna bite, to let the other party know your observations. Like, hey, look, this is what I've been noticing with you. I think blah, 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 right? And you can take it or leave it. But to take it with pain is where I feel is the disconnect.
There's no pain there. That's your interpretation. And that's not what I'm feeling.
Honey. That's all I'm trying to say. Is that you can take it in stride, understanding that it comes from a good place. Nobody's trying to break you down or harm you. Yes, it comes out of love. It's the language of love. Okay. There are different languages of love. Some are a little more aggressive than others. But
I'm not that aggressive, guys.
No. Maybe that's why we work. Yin and yang, you know? Anyway, that's our debate. We're not sure how to go about it. 50-50 doesn't work because somebody's got to give.
No, I feel like if I'm someone, okay, that's gotten people in trouble. You said give.
If you meet somebody on the street, you come up to them and give them your life story.
No, I've told this to some people that I've known for some years. I've said, they said, listen, Meosha, I would love for you to give me your true and honest opinion about something about me. You sure? Okay, there's this.
Well, that's on them.
And they're like, but I'm like, well, you asked me a question, so
you struck
if
a
we
chord.
open it up and it hurts your feelings, then what do I do? How am I wrong?
There you go. Now that's it. That is it. Why do you let it hurt your feelings when it comes from a place of love? That's my point exactly.
Because people are human, I guess.
Yes, but if we're in this predicament time and time again, and you're getting hurt over and over again, it's like one of us is not getting through to the other.
I don't get hurt. Okay, the person that I said this to was somebody I've known since I was like in middle school. Very longer than you, right? This person. And it really hurt her feelings. And I was she asked me, so I was like, okay, well, I thought that's what we're doing, being honest. But it really hurt. And she
Honesty
stopped
costs.
talking to me for a long time.
Honesty
And then
does
I was like,
cost.
well, whoa, what did I do? And I mean, but then
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
that's not your fault.
no, but it's like,
So
I
that
don't want
scared you
that to
off.
happen.
So that scared you off.
No, that scared me off. No, that person's just stopped talking to me.
Well, that's on them. So what?
As someone who I've known for a long time, since I was in middle school, that I've known forever, known half my life, like it's like it was just surprising. That's all. You can't.
Well, of course it's. I get that.
I can't determine how she's gonna take
Of course not.
what I'm gonna say. I mean, did I run away and not talk to you again? No, of course we have a show. So
We're talking about it
We're talking
publicly,
about it
apparently.
publicly. No, and the thing is that you obviously you cannot predict what someone's gonna feel.
Of course not.
And you're just like, it's out of love, it's only love, like love. I love you.
I guess there's different levels of love, and not
I
everybody
guess
can take your intensity.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
That's how we're gonna settle it.
Yeah.
Some of us need to
Very
reel
intense.
it in
Very
and
intense.
only offer it when asked. I'm
No.
really working on it.
No. See, the thing is, you don't have to. The thing is, okay, she doesn't have to. With me, we're gonna just use me as an example. Okay, you don't have to reel it in. You can give your opinion or whatever you feel, but you can't expect someone to do the same for you because that's not how they operate. Unless
That's
you know
not what I'm saying. I'm saying the way my opinions are received are where I feel the disconnect. Because, like, girl, you know me.
I
Like,
do.
how are you going to take offense to what I'm saying? I'm
I
here
don't
in your
take
best
offense.
interest.
I don't take offense. It just what I'm saying is certain things that you're not the only person that probably said those things before.
And that's when you say, I didn't ask for your opinion. If I need to know, I'll tell you. And I'm like, cool, got it. You know what I mean? That's how I operate. No matter how
But
many
don't you
times I
think
tell
that
her.
someone said that to me before? Just not giving out what we said, but
I
basically.
get that.
Right. So if you're not the only one, and we're really close,
Then you can say, you know what? You're not the only one who said that to me. I don't want to hear it.
I
Simple.
don't. It's not even that. Not saying I don't want to hear it, but don't you think that actually stems from a place of like, okay, for instance, if I say, let's use Kim Kardashian as an example. I'm just
I'm listening.
you know, and I say, Kim, man, don't get any more lip jobs done, or don't do this to your body. And that might be an insecurity for her. That might be something that she dealt with all her life, and that's probably why she did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And strikes a chord. So of course, some people are gonna feel a certain way. Am I right,
Got it.
guys? Am I right, guys?
Striking the chord.
Isn't that a thing, though?
I very well understand.
Can somebody strike a chord with
Of
you?
course.
Of course.
We all have those chords.
Okay,
Ding, ding,
so
ding,
no
ding,
one
ding,
wants to
ding.
strike them. I don't like striking chords.
But if they are striked,
And
it
what are
is
you going to do
because-
about
struck
it?
or striked?
Struck a
Struck.
chord?
Struck.
a chord.
If they are struck,
Okay.
then that means that is an area.
How do you fix
Of
something that you cannot?
improvement.
What if it's a body issue? How do you fix that? And what if it's not
you
fixable?
you can fix it. You accept it.
Say it's like a body issue. You live with it, right?
Yeah,
Say
you
somebody-
accept that about
say
yourself.
Say I have an obese friend. Hey, you need to stop eating cookies because your fat is an elephant. That's my opinion, right? Okay. And
It
I
is
know
your
this person,
opinion.
but this person might say, well, gee, wow, that hurt. Obviously, they know they're obese and fat. They get it all the time.
All right, I'm going to challenge you on this.
Okay, here we go. Challenge
If
accepted.
you're a true friend and you're saying it out of a place of love because you want to look out for this person, maybe you were the first person who ever said
Come
that to
on.
them.
They're
For
huge.
example, I am
Society's not
yes.
that nice.
Okay, very extreme example.
Breaking
Fine. Very extreme example. But
Give me a
even
better
in
one.
even in that,
First time?
depending on who it's coming from and how it is delivered,
Okay.
there is an amount of love in it.
Sure.
Because somebody is looking out for your best interest.
And at the end of the day, only you can change that, not you.
True that.
Only that person can.
True that. And if
Not
that person
how-
says,
However amount
Bleep
of time
off.
you tell them, they got to make that decision to lose
exactly,
weight.
I am not.
You're
That's
not the one
true.
with the cookie, so why does it matter? That's all I'm saying, guys.
You know what?
Am I right?
I'll let her win.
Thank God I won one thing
I'll
for
let her
the
win
first time on
because
this show. This is historic.
This
Let
is
me
not
shake.
for the weak.
Let me shake on the right. Wow.
Only ask for an opinion. Only, yes.
Look at her. She's flustered.
No. I can handle this. I just need to understand that not everybody can handle the truth. So.
That's not what we said, but that's what she interpreted. If
What?
you understand,
Okay.
that's
so
what she
did you
interprets
say?
again. It's her interpretation at the end of the day. You see what I got to deal with? That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, what do you call it?
Well, for me, because we're not the same people, we're different people, so we interpret things differently.
Okay, tell me your interpretation.
It
Is
just-
it not an inability of handling the truth?
No, not at
Truth
all.
hurts. Honesty hurts.
Truth hurts.
Period.
Truth hurts. But if I love you, I'm not going to
So you're not
always
gonna
point
tell
out
me
your
the truth.
insecurities.
You're not going to tell me the truth if you love me.
But I'm not going to always point out your insecurities.
I'm not telling you to point out my insecurities. If I told you, look, I know this, don't
But
tell
what
me
if it's
again.
mostly
It's
some
different than
insecurity? What if you point out insecurities?
this is why we need
Look,
your help.
look. I'm fine. This one here. This is. I'm okay. I'm really well.
Is she?
I'm
Is
cool.
She cool.
You okay? You shaking, love?
I'm good. And that's
great.
all, folks. Because the deeper we go, the
I'm
worse
fine.
it gets.
No, it's not bad. I'm okay.
Yeah.
This one
We'll go.
says this gets
We'll
worse,
go
but it gets better.
settle
The
it
better
over
it
a
gets.
drink or something. And at the end of the day, we're all
I
gonna
think
have
you're
our
used to
own.
that.
We're
It's
gonna be
because it's
we're
your
gonna be kept to our own opinions.
I'm gonna shut up because
And we're
I
gonna
would say
agree to
something now,
disagree,
not.
but I do let her win.
No.
Because the more compassionate person would keep their mouth shut until they're asked. I'm good with that.
It's okay.
I'm good with that.
Cool. Well, I don't want to win. I
But you
just
already
think
did.
it's just an agree to it's agree to disagree. You know,
No,
we
no, you
agree,
win.
it's okay. It's okay. Thank you guys for watching.
At any rate, no matter how ugly it gets, we always say,
the better it gets.
the
The
better
better
it
it gets. Thank you guys for watching. You're amazing. We love you. Stick around for season 5 because we have some really hot stuff coming.
We have a surprise for you,
Yes.
season 5, and we're so excited. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Besos.
Ciao, Bella.